Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Monet, it's live. All right. I know I've been fooling you guys with some of the recaps, but I always put in the ones that are pre-recorded, or at least hopefully when I remember when I'm editing, I usually put pre-recorded, except when we were in Vegas and in LA, because there were a lot of technical issues. You know, the internet wasn't the same. Like, I'm so used to my home internet that is like the studio internet is good. Okay. But when I'm traveling, like in LA at the hotel that I was staying at, the internet, it would literally take me like an hour, sometimes longer, depending on the recap, over an hour just to upload a pre-recorded recap or a news story for you guys. Like it was, and then sometimes it would upload and then there would be issues. Look, that's why I said when I'm traveling, if I'm able to do any content, as Lauryn Hill said, y'all lucky I showed up. No, I'm playing. Did you guys see that news story? I meant to do a story on that, but again, you know, it was busy. The busy last couple of weeks. Shout out to all of you that are here. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to share the video. We are live on multiple platforms. We're live on TikTok behind the scenes. We're also live on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, multiple places. First of all, sound check. Can you guys hear me on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok? You already saw me sounding. Hasina says, "Are you live on YouTube?" I hope I am. Can you guys see me on YouTube? Look, let me just make sure. All right. And yes, exactly. And we'll see the hotspot isn't hot. Do we still call it the hotspot? I used to have a little hotspot from Verizon. That thing sucked. I'm just saying, it wasn't good. But here we are. Here we are. Anyways, shout out to all of you. This is our second live since we've been back from Los Angeles. If you're a member of the channel, you got a lot of really great bonus exclusives. Bonus exclusives during BravoCon and during my Los Angeles trip. But we're back. We're back in the studio, at least this week. Next week, not so much. I'm sorry. It's Thanksgiving. Can I have a life and actually take some time off? Hey, Danny. Hey, Mama Ali. Hey, Sister on the Move. Hey, Foxy. Shout out to our King's Guards. They hold me down strong on multiple platforms. So shout out to all our King's Guards. Judy, Sister on the Move. We appreciate it. Look, their notifications on TikTok stay on. So if your notifications are not on, I'm questioning you, because Judy and Sister on the Move, especially on TikTok. Anyways, let's get into a countdown. Let's get into this Real Housewives of Beverly Hills recap. But I know a lot of you are asking, Kempire, are you going to talk about the Diddy and Cassie lawsuit? Well, I just did right before this live. It's been a busy day here, okay? Right before this live, I did do a short video on YouTube, TikTok. You got the longer form TikTok. We also did it on Instagram. All right. So if you're wondering, because these particular topics, things that Cassie is accusing Diddy of, it's hard for us to discuss it on platforms like TikTok and on YouTube because they censor it. They will not allow, or they limit ads on it. It might not even show up on your algorithm. So I want to talk about it. We might have to do like a separate thing, maybe on podcasts. But I did do a short form video talking about it. So if you missed it, go check that out. Maybe after the live, I'll do a longer form video. No promises, because I haven't eaten. It's been a day. It's been a day. Yeah, it's a $30 million lawsuit. Cassie is suing Diddy. He's responding. We're not going to talk about it here because we're here to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And I watched this episode 3 times. Thank you, Mama Ali. Look, I don't tell you guys these things for you guys to say that you appreciate it. I do know that you appreciate the efforts that I make to put out content. I just say it because I need to say it to someone. Who am I going to say it to? I ain't got a boo. Look, I don't got, like Lisa Hochstein has Jody to complain to him about her divorce, which she better stop doing. She better stop doing it. But we're not here to talk about the Real Housewives of Miami. I'll do that tomorrow. Ariana says we should do a members only, maybe. Look, maybe. It can't be tonight, though. I'm sorry. It's already 5:30 here in New York. Almost 6. And I haven't eaten. let's get into a countdown and let's get into the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Baby, won't you listen to me? I got that flavor. I know you're dying to feed. I ain't no dancer, just got some hip in my feet. Now throw your hands up. Ooh, you bring the lighter, I got the fuse. You make a fire, I'll add the fuel. Follow my lead, just watch your shoes. Gotta turn the heat up to get this cool.
Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. This is our weekly recap of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Let me turn on the thing so that we can get our recap going. First of all, I feel like Beverly Hills is still having a solid season. I'm entertained by these women. Anyone else? Like, I'm entertained by them all in a different way. Even Kyle? Maybe. Look, maybe. I saw Kyle recently did an interview with, one of the executive producers. Was it Alex Baskin or something like that? One of the executive producers of Vanderpump Rules, but also of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And she says she's annoyed that people really believe. Do you guys think that I would really use my family for a storyline? You did it last season. Hell, you've done it since season 1. We remember the limo incident and the Kim Richards of it all. You stole my goddamn house. Stole my goddamn house. Guys, this is our weekly recap of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. How are you feeling about the season? If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to vote in our live chat poll. If you're watching on TikTok, Twitch, or Twitter, let us know how you would rate this episode from 1 to 10. I mean, I watched it 3 times, so I'm going to give it a 9. Maybe not even. No, I'm going to give it a 9 because at the end, when she goes,
what? Name them.
Well, what you did was ridiculous.
when Sutton was, look, I don't drink. So it's very hard for me to decipher when someone is drunk, tipsy, or anything like that. But I've seen Sutton drunk a couple of times on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and Sutton was drunk in that last scene, right? Sutton was drunk. And the fact that this is, her being drunk comes after Teddy has made accusations that she keeps liquor in her purse. I'm like, I don't want this for Sutton, especially because she's getting $300-something thousand a month after taxes. Oh, did you guys Watch What Happens Live? I only watched the clips, but I saw that clip. She was like, after taxes. Okay, bomb drop. All right, Sutton. Okay. Good for her. I mean, if I'm ever going through a divorce, God forbid, I didn't even go through a marriage yet. Throw salt over my shoulder. No. But God forbid, that's who I'm calling. And I know you're probably thinking, how in the hell are you going to get in contact? I'm going to ask Garcel. I'm like, Garcel, can you help? All right, let's start at the top. Because as I was saying, I do believe that Kyle and Mauricio have had troubles over the years. This has been a story in the blogs and word on the street in Beverly Hills, even in the Beverly Hills Garden Park where we had our meetup. It's been the word on the street for years about his philandering, allegedly. So, I was about to say Teddy, because someone said F Teddy. So, Kyle, I do believe that you have heard and did things and just sort of like turned a blind eye. Because allegedly there's no prenup. and there's millions and millions of dollars at stake. Because remember, when they got together, they both didn't have anything. So at the top, and I believe Dorit's in on it. And don't look, mark these words. Look, mark these words. Next season, I can see Dorit using the PK relationship and a divorce as her storyline.
And see.
Yes, I can see her using that as her storyline. She's like, no, not this season. Not this season. This season, I'm still dealing with my PTSD after I took $10,000 out of the bank to go shopping at Target. And then these 3 men apparently followed me and took the $10,000 that I left in my bag unattended when I went down aisle 6. Dorit, you're not going to get any sympathy from me this week because you gave no sympathy to Garcel this week or last week. So I believe Dorit is in on it with Kyle. That's why you see these scenes with Dorit asking the questions, the pressing questions to lead to conversations about, to lead us, to give us breadcrumbs, to let us know that there are troubles in paradise with Kyle and Mauricio. So all of a sudden, we're filming scenes with Mauricio. I mean, they have before. Understand, I do know that. Mauricio and PK. So we're filming a scene with the husbands. We're filming the scene with the husbands talking about their marriages. It was a plot that Todd set up for the BS. Sorry, Todd. But you're a legend because every time we bring this up. Hold on, wait. I want to see this comment. Hold on. Ashley says, Kemp, I heard the only reason Erika is not fighting is because she's saving face because there's supposed to be a spinoff of her tour coming up out on Bravo. Well, yeah, they announced that at BravoCon. Hold on, I gotta fix the comments here, y'all. Hold on, let me just fix it so you guys, because I know you're gonna complain later that you can't read what the comments are saying, and I don't want us to go through that today. All right, so let me fix this so that we can see each other. Okay. All right. Hopefully that's better. Anyways, so Ashley, I don't know if she's saving face. No, she is saving face, not because of the spinoff. She's saving face because she's ready to move on. She's ready for us to forgive her. And honestly, I don't know this woman. You don't know this woman. For the sake of television, I forgive her. Not this week, though. I don't like what she did to Sutton. We'll talk, though. This is her redemption season. And we told you last season when she was meeting with her therapist, Dr. Jen, who's also Sutton's therapist. We said if she showed more of this side, I think we probably could have moved on. We could have really embraced her. So she's moved into this direction. We're silly. Anyway, so back to Dorit and Kyle and their fake storylines. Because the Fox Force flunkies, look, it's only 2 left. Well, 3 left. Okay, let me just say this so I don't forget this later. Did you guys look at Kyle's face? This is me watching it a third time. Did you see Kyle's face? Okay, elevator scene. The Davis from the Magic Mike dancers. Yummy. Comes down in the elevator. Erika lies and puts words in Sutton's mouth. But did you pay attention to Kyle's face? She had the sunglasses on, but I saw the Evel Knievel grin she had on her face. Did you see it? Go back and watch that scene. So the Fox Force flunkies are still alive. Yep. So I really do believe that this first scene that Dorit, PK and Mauricio went out for dinner together. So we have these separate scenes where Dorit is talking to PK about his dinner with Mauricio. And then we have this other intentionally awkward scene with Mauricio, not on FaceTime, and Kyle. She's like, so what did you and PK talk about? And he gives her a general response. And she's like, can you give me the girl version? And he's like, and then she goes on to, did you take Portia to school? No, I had a business meeting. I'll take her tomorrow. I don't believe this. Look, I believe there's marriage troubles. Don't get me wrong. I believe there have been marriage troubles. I just think it's convenient timing. And here's the tell, because we're body language experts. Here's the tell with Kyle. She gets so angry that we don't believe her. And I know some of you are saying, well, if someone didn't believe your truth, wouldn't you get angry? Nope. Nope. Like I said this week, the truth doesn't need explaining. The truth doesn't need a judge, jury, or whatever. The truth is the truth. And she's so secure with herself now. She's so clear because she's not drinking. Good for you, and I believe that. But you're mad. You're mad because we see right through the BS. Kyle. Thanks, Jess. Jess says, was happy to see you on Juicy Scoop. For those that have not seen it, I was on Juicy Scoop with Heather McDonald this week. Go give it a listen on your podcast platform, and then go give it a view on YouTube, and give it a like, and drop your elephants and your crowns in the comment section. All right? All right, Heather already said she wants me to come back, so stay tuned. All right, stay tuned. All right. Speaking of podcasts, a new episode of my podcast, Kempire Radio, dropped today with my girl Taria from What Else Is Going On podcast. We did a BravoCon wrap-up of everything that happened, everything that she witnessed in regards to me being accosted. So we talk about that. We talk about Real Housewives. We talk about pop culture news. We talk about a lot. And we, of course, talk about Taria and her experience of being a content creator, her experience at BravoCon, all of that, her experience of being a mom, all of this. We cover a lot. 2 hours. You're welcome. 2 hours. Go get a snack. All right? Go get a snack and enjoy Kempire Radio. And don't forget to give us a 5-star rating. Thanks. All right. Back to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So we have that nonsense scene at the top. All right? Crystal and Sutton. I have to say, Crystal got a lot of screen time this episode, right? I mean, she doesn't stand out in this group of ladies, but like we've always said, we need a Cynthia Bailey in the group. But what I love about Cynthia Bailey, that people do not give Cynthia Bailey enough credit for, is her confessionals and her true, like, Cynthia Bailey was a good housewife. Was she over the top and no, but she was still interesting and entertaining. But I still have hope for Crystal. I don't know why I'm holding on to this hope. Whoa, 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 Kempire. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm holding out hope for Crystal. But the way that Anne-Marie gets her together in that scene, I'm like, oh, damn. You're welcome. What do you think? You're welcome for making you relevant. I'm going to do this to Anne-Marie.
Name them. Name them.
Well, what you did was ridiculous.
Name them.
Name them. Name them. All right? All right. So Erika and Crystal, I like this about the group. I mean, it's hard for me to keep up with everything that's going on, but I like the fact that although they're in Vegas, oh my God, I cannot wait for us to leave Vegas. Well, we have left Vegas in this episode. I'm so triggered by Vegas. After Vegas, look, BravoCon was great, but I told you about it. I talk about it in the podcast. I'm so Vegas. I don't want to see Vegas again until next year. I just don't want to. I don't want to see the hotels. They made it look real lovely in this episode, but oh my gosh, I'm over Vegas. Shout out to everyone in Vegas, but no, I'm over it. All right. So Erika and Crystal, they go out and they have their own meeting. We have Kyle and Dorit having their own lunch. And then, of course, Garcel and Sutton go on their own thing. And one of the things that Garcel and Sutton do, they go on a gondola ride. I've never done the gondola ride. First of all, they didn't have the gondola ride, I don't think, during this past weekend. Well, the previous weekend with BravoCon, right? Because then they drain all that out because of the Formula One that's coming there. So I don't know, but they had it this time for Garcelle and Sutton. Very romantic. But this is what I love about Garcelle and Sutton's friendship. It's real. Sutton is checking in on Garcelle. How are you feeling after, telling the ladies that she doesn't feel comfortable talking about her children in front of them because of everything that happened last year? And she says she feels a little unsettled because she did not expect Dorit and Kyle to have the reaction that they had. So she's not sure how it's going to be for the rest of the Vegas trip. Then all of a sudden, the man starts singing. I didn't know that they sing on the gondola ride. But it was beautiful. He had a beautiful voice, right? But just the comedic timing, Garcelle's reaction, Sutton's reaction, like these are the little moments that you have to point out and you have to enjoy because there's so much toxicity in the world and on these reality shows. When you have these light, funny moments, especially when we're about to talk about a serious moment, and she's trying to talk, and then all of a sudden he's like, "No, Mardi-Gras." And you're like, "What is going on, sir? What is happening?" Oh, see, thank you. Oh, wait, in the Evan, like Judge Judy, says they have drained it for sure. Yeah, I thought so. I did not see it, and I walked those streets of Vegas, multiple times. Okay, but he had a great voice, and it was a funny scene. But they were not able to talk about anything serious. I really wanted to hear more of what Garcelle felt in regards to their reaction, but we didn't get it. All right. Do you think that Garcelle and Dorit will ever see it for each other? They've had some really heated, awkward moments, including at the end of this episode when Sutton is having, a breakdown. Like they're having a little bit of a heated moment within this heated moment. All right. So speaking of Sutton's breakdown, so at the Magic Mike show, Sutton wore pants, but was not picked. But she says it wasn't about that. So Erika and Crystal are talking about it, and the one thing that I can appreciate about Crystal, even though she's friends with Sutton, she's not afraid to say what she feels about Sutton. I appreciate that about Crystal, and I appreciate that about Garcelle. And she's like, when Sutton gets on that hamster wheel, she just cannot get off. And she says it's hard to bring her back. So they move on from talking about Sutton, and they talk about Erika and her old life. So Crystal asks her, do you miss your old life? And she says she misses a part of it, but she doesn't miss the fighting and the arguing. She said towards the end of her relationship with Tom, right? Tom Girardi. Towards the end of their relationship, they were arguing a lot. I don't know if I believe any of it, to be honest with you, because the last scene that we had with Erika and Tom, she was getting really emotional when he was talking about how proud he was of her doing Chicago and things like that. I just don't know if I 100% believe it. I don't believe that. But I do believe she's over it. I do believe she misses something from that life, and she talks more about it later on. We'll get there. All right? But I kind of like seeing Erika. I liked her meeting with Garcelle at the end, but I also like seeing her hang out with Crystal. Erika's giving us the looks. Is the guy from Vegas? Remember they were saying that she has a new sugar daddy, allegedly. A new sugar daddy from some Vegas tycoon. You think he's paying for Mikey to stay there? Mikey's still there traveling. She still has, glam. I mean, she's bringing it. I will give it to Erika. She's bringing it with her glam per usual, but she's also bringing it when it comes to engaging with the group. Kind of like her first season, because I felt like after her first season, she started pulling back. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel. All right. So we have that scene. Then we have Dorit and Kyle discussing, Garcelle and how she felt and what she brought up. You can see that in that conversation, Dorit is backpedaling because she was like, this is not going to play well on television, that I'm questioning her how she feels. She's backpedaling. So Kyle talks about when she stopped drinking, she feels like she's so clear. And she feels like right now she has to be clear. Foreshadowing to let us know that she needs to be clear so she can make the right decision on whether or not to divorce Mauricio. I know by now you probably have seen multiple reports Maurice has been seen with another woman. not his dancer, another woman. They're separated. And she apparently is with Morgan, whatever her name is. I don't know if she's with it. I really don't believe that either. I don't believe that either. And Morgan, if you are in love with this woman, I wish you luck. I really do wish you luck because she don't want you. She just wants something. You notice at the end of the episode when Kyle comes in, I was like, uh-oh, Morgan's already influencing the look. You saw her look? I was like, it's giving very butch. All right. Let me say thank you because we had a super chat. Julie, thank you so much for the super chat. Julie says, just celebrated my 12 months last week and just wanted to say thank you for all that you do for us. Can't wait until you or we hit 1 million. Proud to be here. Thank you, Julie. And thank you for always supporting. We appreciate you. And happy anniversary. Shout out to all of our members. If you guys want to become a member as well, head on over to TheKempire.com/join. All right. Become a member today. There's all kinds of bonus perks to being a member of the channel. These are not even part of the membership. I'm giving bonuses all the time. All right. And let me know if you want me to give you the unedited version of the podcast that I dropped today, the video version, members. I can upload it and maybe I'll give it to you. I feel like I gave you guys a lot this month. Maybe I'll wait till Christmas to give you something new. Anyways, shout out to our members. We appreciate you guys. Exactly, Data. Data says it's giving Kim Zolciak and DJ Tracy. Y'all remember that. Happy anniversary to Kim and Croy. I saw that they were celebrating it. They are so weird. Look. I'm not surprised, though. I'm not surprised. Shout out to everyone watching on Twitch. I see you guys. Don't forget, if you watch on Twitch, you can also get really high quality because I am streaming in 4K, and I hear that the 4K there is like stunning. Ariana, thank you so much for being a member. She says, "Woo, 5 months. What do you think is Doritos' problem with Garcelle?" I don't know. They just have never seen it for each other. But that is a good question. What do you guys think it is? They have just never seen it for each other. Specifically Dorit more so. Maybe she doesn't like the snarky comments that Garcelle makes about how she talks so much. But they all make the comments about how she talks so much. All right. Let's get back to this. So Kyle and Dorit are talking about that. We do get this little like confessionals from Garcelle and Sutton. Sutton believes that Kyle is going through a midlife crisis because she's changing. She's got five tattoos. She's working out in the gym, so she thinks she's going through a midlife crisis. I don't know if we should say it's a crisis because I don't feel like her going to the gym and quitting drinking is a midlife crisis. If anything, it's a you know, she wants to be clear. Good for her. So Garcelle says, I miss the old Kyle. Not the splits, though. This is what I love about Garcelle. Like, I never expect these. Like, when she made the Nat comment, I like out of the left field. It's like, Garcelle, you are speaking for us, right? Garcelle is speaking for us. Like, I miss the old Kyle. Look, I never love it when people, you know, encourage other people to drink, especially if they have decided I'm taking a break from drinking. But I really do appreciate Garcelle's commentary. Garcelle makes me laugh. All right. She was like, I miss the old Kyle, not the splits, though. Thought that was funny. Speaking of Garcelle, so while Garcelle and Sutton had their little outing together, they also went to see her son Oliver, who's also in Vegas. I didn't see Oliver when I went past the Paris hotel venue of Vanderpump. Okay, beautiful location. Here's the thing. So in this scene, Oliver's like, you know, people really have this narrative about me. That's not true. And Garcelle's like, you know, people didn't realize that, you know, him and the baby's mama and, well, the wife, not the baby's mama, Erika. Well, she's also the baby's mama, but she's the wife. You know, that they were separating, going through a divorce. Look, Garcelle only knows what this man has told her. I believe his wife. I believe his wife. I believe Oliver was doing her dirty and still sleeping with her. Even if they had some troubles, he was still sleeping with her and then trying to sleep and kiss on other people. And some people say, well, if you're not divorced, it doesn't matter. You're still married. But Jillian says, Oliver, no, he was lying. I agree. I saw that scene. I was like, don't be using your mama to clear your name. We still think you're trash. It's all right, Oliver. We'll forget about it sooner or later. Sooner or later. Do we know if Oliver filmed for Vanderpump Rules this season? Sidebar. The new commercial for Vanderpump Rules where they have the gospel version. The gospel. These are the best days ever. Did they get the black girl from season 1 to sing it? Because remember, she was a singer too. Like, that would have been a fantastic throwback. Do we know? Can we find out? Look, can we find out? Hey, Tyra. Tyra is celebrating almost 2 years of being a member. Shout out to you. Kempire, keep shining, honey. And you keep supporting. Thank you. I appreciate the support. All right. So, Garcelle, Oliver. Well, is he finally divorced, though? I don't recall if they said that he was finally divorced. And I know for Garcelle, cheating is a big issue because we talk about it again in this particular episode. We'll get there. All right. So, anything else that I wanted to say about their separate double dates? Probably not. So they're getting ready for this sort of like cowgirl night out. All right. Who had the best outfit of the night? Who had the best outfit? I can't even remember what Dorit wore. I remember what Erika wore. Erika's back to, she's got money. Allegedly. Look, allegedly. All right. So Kyle brings out her Kemosabe hat that has real diamonds in it, and it's worth $6,000. I don't think Kemosabe will ever be the same after what went down in Kemosabe back in, where were we? Where's Kemosabe? One of those places. It's not Utah. You guys will remind me. Anyways, but I'm triggered because I'm always thinking back to Kathy Hilton. Colorado, Aspen. Thank you. Thank you, TikTok. Because there's a delay here for YouTube, but it's okay. Thank you, TikTok. Yes, Colorado, Aspen. All right. Haley says, I loved Kyle's look and Garcelle's pants. Well, when I originally saw Garcelle's photo from this night, I didn't like it, but seeing it in movement, I was like, oh, I actually do like it. I like Kyle's outfit as well, but I just couldn't remember everyone's outfit. I did not like Sutton's outfit, but I don't look to Sutton for fashion, okay? Sutton's excited about this night because she wants to ride the bull. See, this is the thing. This is the thing about Sutton. She talks all this big talk. She's like, I wore pants so I can, go to Magic Mike. And then she's like, I can't wait to ride the bull. And then she gets it. Oh, I don't want to ride the bull. You better be real nice to me. Go real slow. Real slow. Girl, just sit down then. Don't give me stipulations. You're going to either ride the bull and have a good time or not. I'm surprised she didn't have a meltdown then. I love you, Sutton, but you're annoying. It's Sutton's a Virgo. Oh, Sutton's a Virgo, isn't she? She is a Virgo. Sorry, Virgos. But now it makes complete sense. It makes complete sense. Oh, this is the Virgo behavior. Brooklyn Star, thank you so much for being a member for 18 months. Shout out to all of you celebrating membership anniversaries today. She says, I'm convinced Kyle is a silent partner in that store. I wouldn't be surprised. Or she gets something from promoting them and talking about them. $6,000 cowboy hat. Looks good, though. Looks good. Diamonds in it, though? I don't know. I mean, I guess they run in different circles. Look. All right. Sidebar. When I went to the Beverly Center, you guys reminded me that Beverly Center is where they did all those like robberies, like those big robberies where everyone was like a bunch of people running running out of the damn stores. I was like, if I had known that, I would have never walked 1 foot into Beverly Center. But I actually liked the Beverly Center. I thought it was really, really nice. I had a very nice man from Brazil help me with my purchases. He was so, like, everyone in there was lovely. Except this one guy that seemed to be following me that worked there. That's the only one. I went to one other side. That's why I went to the Brazilian and gave the Brazilian the commission. If they get commission. I don't know if they do. But I gave him my time. Just saying. Y'all don't know what people deal with. All right. Moving on. It is also interesting to go to Beverly Hills and LA and see some of the things that we see on some of these shows. Like I went past Tom and Pump and something about her, which I cannot. I mean, I found it, but you could walk right past it. It's such a small little thing. It doesn't even have the signage up anymore. It doesn't have the outside down dining anymore. I went past Sir. I was like, at least the outside of Sir. It's a little, you know. K Baby says some of us Virgos are not like Sutton. I know. But as soon as I thought about it, I was like, wait, Sutton's a Virgo. It makes complete sense. No shade to the Virgos. I love you guys. You're my Earth siblings, okay? But April says, are you talking about the Beverly Center in Los Angeles? Yes. Look, yes. I thought it was very nice. I like the Beverly Center. See, Deborah says the Beverly Center is great. I mean, I'd go back. I mean, there were 2 police incidents while I was there. Literally 2. I was only there for like an hour and a half. 2 incidents with the police and security. I thought it was nice though. It was very clean. It had some really great stores. I had planned to go back, and then y'all told me that that's where all those things were. Anyways, moving on. So they have this night, and they go out to eat, and Kyle is not drinking. She's getting a mocktail, and Garcelle looks at her. She says, "How long is this going to last?" And look, I get it. Honestly, for humor's sake, I get it. But at the same time, as someone that doesn't drink, and I always tell you guys that I feel like people judge me more so for not drinking versus people drinking. I don't judge people that drink and do whatever they want. Whatever. But I feel like people always question, oh my goodness, where was I? I was at something. I don't remember where I was. I think it was when I was traveling. Yes, it was when I was in Greece and I was hanging out with friends, and this one woman who I don't know kept on asking, so you don't drink? Like, it was like an issue for her. I was like, lady, whatever problems you have with me not drinking is your problem. It's a you problem. It has nothing to do with me. You can drink all you want. I'm not sitting here judging you for drinking and aging like spoiled milk. Oh, damn. That's what she gets. That's what she gets. All right, moving on. So, of course, Garcelle is hosting this with Sutton for Crystal's birthday. All right. And so she's like, I have a game, which I actually like this game. Normally these Housewives games, I'm like, oh, here we go with a game. But I thought this was a good game because it sort of allowed conversation to happen amongst the women that it sort of, I feel like it could have helped bond them too because they're talking about their relationships. So Garcelle asked the questions in regards to infidelity to the married folks in the group. You know, if he cheats, do you stay or you go? And this leads to Kyle talking about in her confessional, do I look like the type of woman that would stay in a relationship that, where the man cheats? Well, word on the street is that you are. Do you guys believe that Mauricio has cheated and Kyle has looked past it? I really do. I really do. Deborah says, I get that too, Kempire. I'm not drinking. People seem to have problems with that. Real problems. Not everyone, though. Like, my good friends, they get it. Like, I never had problems with my good friends. It's like when I get into a new group or if I've gone on a date. Because usually if I go on a date, I let the person know beforehand, before you even go on a date. Because, a lot of people are like, let's go for a drink. I don't drink. Look, I don't drink. Let's go for coffee. All right. I don't really drink that either, but okay. Okay. Hold on. Wait, I love the fact you guys are sharing your drinking status here. Jess says, I have not drank alcohol since 2019. Even during the pandemic when everybody named mama was drinking. Everyone named mama was drinking. Data says, yes, he's cheated many times, I believe. Ooh, damn. Not many times. Not many times. Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all. I just want to say happy anniversary, Ishi. Celebrating 1 year anniversary of being a member of the channel. All right? Okay. Back to this. All right. So they talk about that, and Kyle talks about the rumors of infidelity, and then they flash back to all the rumors that have come up over the years on this show of Mauricio cheating, and it being the blogs, and Brandy asking about it, and LVP, is everything okay? All right. So it then leads to reminding us that Garcelle was cheated on as well. Remember when Garcelle was cheated on by her ex-husband, the father of the twins? And then she wrote an email to all his colleagues to let them know. I forgot that her ex-husband was having this cheating situation for 5 years. For 5 years. I was like, oh, well, he deserved that mass email. He deserved that. I mean, he deserved it regardless, but 5 years he was having this affair. So you are sleeping with this other woman and you were sleeping with Garcelle? Trash. 5 years he had this affair. Do you think it was just this other woman? Is he with this other woman? Garcelle, look. Is he still with this other woman? Asking for a friend. The friend is us. We're nosy. Yes, KB, we will never forget it. I just forgot that it was a 5-year affair. KB says, oh, I will never forget that famous email. Do we have the actual email? Hold on. We're going to Google schmoogle this. Hold on. I want to see if I can find. Look. Oh, yes, we do. Hold on. Let me see this email. I'm sorry. You brought it up, Garcelle. Look, you brought it up. Look, hold on. Okay, in the email, which according to the New York Post had the subject line Tiger Woods / Jesse James / Mike Nyland. That was her ex-husband. All right. Sorry, Garcelle. I got to do it though. So apparently, wait, I want the full email. Unless this is the full email. So they said that she wrote, what do they have in common? I found out today that my husband of almost 9 years has been having an affair for 5 years. Wait. She says, so in the subject, she puts Tiger Woods, Jesse James, Mike Nyland. She says, what do they have in common? I found out today that my husband, in caps, my husband of almost 9 years has been having an affair for 5 years with some slut in Chicago. I am devastated and I have been duped. Our boys don't deserve this. So at the time, Garcelle released a statement to people saying, my focus at this time is on my kids and healing the pain. There will be no further comment until fast forward how many years later, here we are. Exactly. So he's been having this, at the time, they were married for 9 years. He was having this affair for 5 of the 9 years. You are trash. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. I need her to talk more about this because I need to know, because we've seen him on the show. So they're in a better place, obviously, because they have to co-parent. But damn, I know she was mad as hell. mad as hell. Look, I can't even blame Garcelle for sending that mass email. I didn't blame her back then either, though. I thought that was gangsta. But I'm just realizing, like, wait a minute, 5-year affair, and they were together 9 years. Whew. All right, let me focus. So she talks about this during this game that they're playing. For those that are just joining us, we're talking about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 13, episode 4, I believe. It's called Hellevator. You'll know why in a second. All right. Here's where I feel for Erika Jane. She opens up and she talks about the nervousness and the anxiety of paying and bills, because they start talking about conversation on money. You know, Dorit asked the question, you know, do you feel like money, are you in a place where money makes you happy or it can make you unhappy? So this is where Erika opens up about how she feels in regards to money. This is the very first time in a very long time in her life where she has to worry about money. I know some of you may not feel sorry for Erika, but when you really think about, she met Tom in her 20s. How old is Erika now? 50? 50 something? So for the majority of her life, she didn't have to think about anything. She didn't have to think about bills. She didn't have to think about, she could take a trip if she wanted to. If she wanted to have a failing music career, she could have that too. Anything that she wanted, she could have. Now she's got to grow up and think about bills? I mean, I don't know that life, but now I'm thinking to myself, what if I did know that life? For like 20 something years, I didn't have to think about a bill. I didn't have to think about who's going to pay for my next trip. I'd have to think about a mortgage, a light bill. Look, woo, woo, woo to us. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo to us. I agree. That was the realest. Shout out to our TikTok. Miss Goat says that was the realest Erika has been in a while. That's why I was like, I like Erika this season. Because that's real. When you think about where she's coming from, and yes, we know that that money was bought with victims' money. We get it. However, when you kind of think about, you spent the last 20-something years not having to think about being poor. Look. Or even just thinking about, not even being poor, because she's not poor, but thinking about a bill, a bank account, a light bill, a mortgage, a rent payment. Like no one's calling Erika, you didn't pay your bill. They're calling Tom. The bank is calling Tom. I was like, oh. I look, her talking about her anxiety and her nervousness, I appreciate the vulnerability. This is what so many people wanted from Erika in season 11 when all this stuff came out. That's what everyone wanted to know and see and understand. But okay, some people have to go through what they have to go through to get to this space. Okay, girl. Look, all right. All right, guys, if you haven't already, be sure to like the video. It's an easy and free way of supporting not just my channel, but other channels that are talking about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Normally, we would do our recap a lot earlier, but like I said, I had a lot going on here today, hence why we're doing it in the evening. So shout out to those of you that, first of all, shout out to those of you that are watching in Europe right now. It's late, so we appreciate that. But shout out to the replay crew as well. Don't forget to let us know where you're watching from, how you would rate this week's episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and your thoughts on some of the things that came out in this episode. Let's move on because I do want to take some callers. I'm not going to take a lot of calls today just because it's dinner time and I'm hungry. All right. So we had that real moment. The group then goes out for bull riding. Not everyone does it. Kyle does it, which I will give Kyle credit for getting up on there and doing it. All right. Kyle gets up there and she does it. And Sutton is already chickening out. She's like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to do it. And it's like, you better be nice to me. Don't go too fast. Don't go too fast. And I appreciate Erika saying what she's saying. Because can you imagine? Look, I can't. But can you imagine sleeping with Sutton? She's on there for 14 seconds. Erika's like, if that is what she's doing when she's D-riding, then I understand why she's not getting a second date. Damn, Erika, you giving it up on the first date? You giving it up on the first date? I mean, no judgments, but damn. I don't think Sutton is giving it up on the first date regardless. All right? But Sutton, there's a pattern of behavior with Sutton. We haven't seen this side of Sutton in a little bit. Maybe the last time we saw her act like this was during the ugly leather pants situation. So it's been a while since we've seen this sort of like crotchety, anxious, annoying Sutton. We saw a lot of it in Vegas. But she says on Watch What Happens Live, there's a lot of things that was going on in my life, and you're going to find out later this season. It's going to make a lot more sense. I miss Designing Women. Remember Designing Women? All right, showing my age. I mean, I also used to watch a lot of old reruns. I remember, what was it? Oh my God, what's the name of that show with Archie Bunker? What's the name of the show with Archie Bunker? I was not alive when that was airing, but I used to watch the reruns, and I thought that was hilarious. Archie Bunker could not survive in today's world. I'm just saying. It could not. All in the Family. Thank you. Where the Jeffersons had a spinoff. All right? Thank you, TikTok. My TikTok family are a lot quicker than my YouTube fam. It's okay, YouTube. There's a delay. There is a delay. Not us Googling and schmoogling the letter that Garcel emailed to the masses. Look, this is why I love doing the recap. It's a live show. We are live, y'all. Deborah says that Sutton needs a little you-know-what in her life. Well, I don't know what Sutton needs. She needs a very particular man. And he better be rich because she's very rich. You know what I mean? All right. Okay. How the hell did I get into Archie Bunker? Anyway. So they do the bull riding. Sutton can't last on the bull. All right, whatever. So the group then sees they're done with Vegas. So they're leaving. Notice how everyone had glam. The only people that didn't have glam was, surprisingly, Dorit and Kyle. Kyle never has glam. But Dorit didn't have glam, but Crystal, Sutton, Garcelle, all that had glam. So we saw them getting ready. Erika had glam. All right. So they're getting ready to leave. All right. And as they're waiting for the elevator, we see the Magic Mike dancers and Mikey. All right. So Erika decides to lie and say, well, Sutton, do you want to apologize for not staying for the show and then calling it an itty show, like an itty show? And she's like, I never said it was an itty show. I never said that. But I'm really sorry that I didn't stay. And they were like, well, you should stay for the end. We do this really great thing at the end. And she's like, well, next time I will have to, stay a little bit longer. I am so sorry that I missed it. And Erika is just feeling herself. But I told you, go back to that scene and take a look at Kyle's face. Kyle has a grin on her face when Erika does that. Throws Sutton under the bus. Apparently, Sutton and Kyle had a side conversation 3 weeks before Vegas where she's like, Kyle, I need you to have my back. And Kyle agreed that I'm going to have your back more, Sutton. I'm going to have your back more, Sutton. And Sutton realizes after Vegas, Kyle really doesn't have my back. She doesn't have anyone's back. You're not a part of the Fox Force flunkies. All right. Whatever happened to Sutton's other assistant? Josh. Don't get me wrong. I love her other assistant, but I think this other assistant has been there a long time. Javi. He was on Watch What Happens Live last night, but then I keep thinking, whatever happened to Josh? Where's Josh? Where's Josh? Bougie on TikTok says Josh probably ran away. I need to know the story. Is it because Sutton is a terrible boss? Because she seems like she puts Javi through it. But I like Javi. Javi has more of a personality, though, that it's comical for us to watch. Hence why he is the bartender on Watch What Happens Live. Trish says, wait, hold on. Trish says, maybe a British peen for Sutton. I mean, I don't care where it's from, but Sutton needs something. All right? Something in her life. But the guy has to have money. He has to have money. Sutton's not just going to be sleeping around to sleep around, y'all. Look, Logan said the same thing. Josh probably ran away. Oh, Russ said, okay, hold on. Russ says Josh is friends with Zach Peter and does recaps with him sometime. So can y'all ask? BTF says, you need to call Zach Peter. He's really good friends with Josh. I need to know what happened. Has he ever addressed it? Is all good in the hood? Just want to know. Just want to know. All right, moving on. So Erika does this, and Erika in her confessional, she says, I may have given up arguing with the ladies for Lent, but the Lord came to me and said, here's your moment. Here you go. Look, in real life, Erika would be trash for doing that, okay? Oh, good point, Nora. Nora says that Josh signed an NDA. You won't hear from Josh. Damn it. Oh, wait, hold on. RJB says Josh's besties with Zach Peters still tight with Sutton. Okay, so maybe he just wanted to do something different? Okay, fine. Anyways. What was I saying? So Erika was like, God came and... Erika, God will break you down. Look, I appreciate what Erika did. She's a showman. She told you this already. She did it for entertainment value. And although in real life, I wouldn't like something like that because she did put words in Sutton's mouth and that was mean of her to do in front of the group and to these guys that she doesn't even know. However, it was funny. It was funny. It wasn't funny when Sutton had a nervous breakdown, but you just never know what's going to make Sutton have a breakdown. You know what I mean? Thanks, Trish. And thank you, Trish, for being a member of the channel for 8 months. We appreciate you. Shout out to our members. And shout out to all of you that have been buying Coldest. I told you my Coldest water bottle works. Still cold. 36 plus hours, but Coldest doesn't just have water bottles. They have ice packs, which I should have put on because I don't know what happened to my wrist today. I started taking out the Christmas stuff. Shut up. And I have the Coldest ice packs. I have the one you can put on your back. They don't just have that, though. They have things for your pets. They have all kinds of really cool things. But you can get a discount when you use the discount code Kempire10 for 10% off of your order. All right? Okay. So we have that, and then Sutton gets upset. They get into the van, and Sutton is upset. She's to tears. And I will say this. We do see Dorit, as they're walking to the van, go up to Sutton, are you okay? And she's like, that was a really ishy thing for Erika to do. So they start arguing about it Erika's not arguing. It's more so a conversation between Dorit, Sutton, and Garcel, which leads to Garcel and Dorit getting into it. She's like, I wish you would help calm her down. And Garcel is just like, I wish you guys would help her. I wish you, specifically Dorit, would have came out and checked on her. I hate the fact that it's always me. And I'm always fighting her battles. Hold on, Garcel. That's your choice. I don't think that you should be fighting every single battle for Sutton. Because look, now you're resenting it. I think you should pick and choose the battles that you should help her with and fight for her. But no one told you to fight every single battle for Sutton. All right? You got your own battles to fight. You're a black woman in America. Just saying. So it leads to a heated exchange between Dorit and Garcel because they hate each other. But Sutton is just like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. And Dorit's like, are you good? Erika, are you good? She's like, I'm fine. I'm fine. Sutton's just like, Dorit, I just don't want to talk about it anymore. She was really having a breakdown. Look, here's the thing with Sutton. I do think that Sutton emotionally, she's like, she has her thing. She has her quirks about her. So you never know what's going to really set her off. But I can understand why in that moment she was mortified because she was embarrassed on television. She was embarrassed in front of her friends. She was embarrassed in front of these strangers. Now she looks like a fuddy-duddy. And she's like, I didn't tell you guys to come after me. You guys came after me. Do you guys think that Sutton ruined the trip? I think Sutton did ruin the trip. Sutton could have just sat there, even though, you're on the board of the American Ballet. You could have just sat there and been like, okay, this is not for me. I know she's giving the narrative like, I wasn't upset that I wasn't chosen. Yes, you were. It was triggering for you. I wish you would just own it, Sutton. All right. Look, all right. Moving on. So Garcelle and Erika. So you can always do a timeline because it never, ever rains in LA. However, right before I left, I know you guys are dealing with rain now. So there was a period of time where there was raining in LA. So they really highlight it because it rarely ever rains in LA. I get why you guys love it there. All right. Just great weather all the time. If anything, you guys were having very seasonable warm weather while I was there. Abnormally warm weather. Mr. Melanin Magic, you in this picture. Thank you so much for the super chat. Melanin Magic says, Sutton is chaotic, unhinged, but Kyle running out the door, Richards can't talk at all. Points. Points are being made. It's like Giselle sitting someone down to say dress better. No, you have a point. Because Kyle is unhinged in a different way. She's unhinged in a different way. We'll get to that conversation in a second. So Garcelle and Erika sit down, and even Garcelle is just like, the fact that I'm able to sit here across from Erika is a big deal. So they talk about the Vegas trip. They talk about Sutton's breakdown. They talk about the rooming situation. So we get some flashbacks to things that we didn't see with Sutton. Sutton is annoying, but she's a Virgo. Sorry, Virgos. I'm sorry. She's doing all these things, and Garcelle's like, I just want to sleep. And then Erika brings up, like, what about Kyle and Dorit having to share a bed? You guys have way too much money that we have housewives sharing a bed. Unless they're doing it willingly. And Erika's like, I am too grown for that. I hear that, Erika. No, look, not me. Look how far we've come. I hear that, Erika. I know Garcelle's looking across the table like, did they even hug? We didn't see them hug when she came in. But that could have just been an edit. They could have hugged and they just didn't show it. So they're talking about the rooming situation in Vegas. Garcelle then opens up about Dorit getting defensive, about what she said. And they make jokes about Dorit because Dorit loves to talk. Apparently, Dorit even talks in her sleep. Dorit is always talking. So I like this scene with Garcelle and Erika. It was nice to see. It's nice that we can move on because I strongly believe in this. And I think I may have heard this on Oprah years ago. It takes way much more energy to withhold your love than it is to give it. So I'm willing and open to forgive Erika and love on her. Look, love on her this season because we don't know these people. We can love on her when it comes to a recap, but in real life, you know what I'm saying? But it does. It takes way too much energy to withhold your love. So don't waste that energy. Just don't give love at all or attention. All right? Sonia says, Erika Stan, sorry friends, she's great TV. Well, she is this season. There was a period of time in between that Erika was just there. You know what I mean? But she's working. Mama is a showman. She's a showman. In the Evan like Judge Judy. Thank you so much for the super chat. They say that from the scene came my new name, sitting in the van like Judge Judy. Love you, Kempire. Oh, sitting in the van like Judge. I was like, what? Oh, I couldn't. I was trying to piece it together. Now it makes sense. Thank you for breaking it down, and thank you so much for the super chat. So in the van like Judge Judy. Okay. At BravoCon, they had a sprinter experience at BravoCon that you could recreate something from Salt Lake City in that van. It was actually cute. They had some really cute little things that they did at BravoCon. All right, moving on from there, we have a sit down between Kyle and Sutton.
Name them.
Name them. Well, what you did was ridiculous.
Name them.
Not having.
Name 'em.
Well, be quiet. So
Name them.
Name them. Okay, let's be honest. I literally had to tweet after watching that scene. I was like, is Sutton drunk in that scene? And then if you look at other moments where Sutton has been drunk, she has a tell. She is not the Sutton that we know and love in that moment. But you can see it more and more. And you can see Avi wanted to help her in that moment. I'm going to make the tea for you guys. She's like, I want a drink. I want a drink. I've had a tough day. I want a drink. You don't need another drink. You don't need another drink, son. Like, I know people love to speculate on people's sobriety and things like that. Like, I hope for the best in regards to Sutton. Like, I don't want that for her. You know what I mean? But maybe she feels like that helps her nerve. Like, I think she has like a nervous condition too. I think. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I just got a psychology degree. So they have a sit down. Kyle comes in looking real butch. Okay, wait. Before we get to the scene, let me drop the call-in link for members first. Members, I'm going to drop the call-in link for you guys on the YouTube community tab. So let me do that right now before I forget. Let me do that right now. All right. Let me see if I can find you. Here we go. Let's do that. And if you haven't already, guys, be sure to like the video. Once we get to a certain number of likes, I'll drop the call-in link for the general audience. Hold on. All right. And we're just going to take a couple of callers. I can't today. Like, I can't. Senior Royals, we're dropping the call-in link for you first. Royal Court members, we're dropping the call-in link for you next. All right. And Team Kempire members will drop the call-in link for you in just a second. So, in this scene, Kyle comes in looking real butch. It's the Morgan influence, all right? Because I'm sure Morgan's already around at this point, all right? So, they sit down to have a conversation because apparently 3 weeks before Vegas, Sutton and Kyle had a conversation, and Sutton said, I need you to have my back. And Kyle agreed to have her back. And she's like, Kyle's not my friend. She does not have my back. She is not my friend. I mean, we could have told you that, Sutton, to be honest with you. She's no friend to anyone. The only people that she's actually friends to are the people that are the ones that are throwing her under the bus. Lisa Rinna, Erika Jane. Just saying. So they have this conversation, and Kyle is like, you have these moments, like you're so abrupt. You just do all of these things, and you're just like erratic and blah 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 blah. And she's like,
Name them. Name them.
Well, what you did was ridiculous.
Name them.
Not having.
Name 'em.
Well, be quiet. So
Name them.
here's the thing though. Kyle does eventually, when she stops saying name them. When Kyle then goes through the list of all the erratic moments that we've had with Sutton over the years. But look, it's not lost on me that, yes, Sutton, this can be true, but seeing Kyle get frustrated, and like Mr. Melanin Magic said, Kyle has had her unhinged moments. I just don't love it when people call someone unhinged unless it really was unhinged. Do you guys think that the right word for Sutton's behavior at Magic Mike was unhinged? I don't know. I feel like that's a little dramatic. You know what I mean? I feel like that was a little dramatic in regard. Yes, and yes, we do know Sutton was being very dramatic. And Garcelle did agree with Kyle. She says, yeah, you were on 10. You were doing a lot. And look, we also have to remember we're watching an edited show. So we don't know the full extent of what Sutton was saying and doing. It could have been unhinged. But when Kyle is calling someone unhinged, I'm like, okay, I don't know about that. Team Kempire, I dropped the call and link for you guys as well. We already have some members backstage that want to share their thoughts on the latest episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. But if you're part of the replay crew, don't forget to let us know your thoughts on this week's episode. Normally, we're live earlier in the day to recap it, but, things happen. Here we are. Let me take a sip from my water. Okay, Sherry says awkward, not unhinged. Steph says unhinged is not the word. D says, oh, hold on. D, I lost your comment. Oh, no, here we go. D says, no, annoying and bratty, but not unhinged. Okay, so I'm not wrong. Look, I'm not wrong. Because I really was like, unhinged might be a little too much. It felt like it wasn't the right word. Jasmine says, pot, meat, kettle for Kyle. All right, I'm going to stop talking so I can give you guys an opportunity to share your thoughts. If you are a member of the channel, we have dropped the call-in link on the community tab here on YouTube. We already have quite a few people backstage. Live chat, let's get to 400 likes, and I'll drop the call-in link for the general audience, okay? So stay tuned for that. Once we get to 400 likes, we already have almost 1,000 people watching on multiple platforms. So why aren't we liking? TikTok, let's get to 15,000 likes. Thank you so much for the gifts, the follows, and sharing. Shout out to our King's Guards. We could not do this without them, so be sure to thank and say hello to them in the live chats. All right, let's get to, first of all, let me say thank you. V, thank you so much for the super chat. V says, just stopping in to say, hey girl. Thank you, V. Edward, thank you so much for the super chat. Edward says, most of these one-liners deserves t-shirts. Name them. Name them. Please understand, she probably will have a t-shirt. She will have a t-shirt. All right. But now I can see why they said that Sutton will have a lot to answer for at the reunion. I mean, again, you know, people like to say Sutton's not a great housewife and blah, blah, blah. Like, these last couple of seasons, Sutton's name has been on everyone's lips, like, every single week. Just saying. I might not like her behavior, but we're still talking about her. All right, so let me switch this so we can get to our callers, and I can, oh, Lord, why am I so close? Let me switch this out so that you guys, do I have my caller thingy here? Or maybe I don't. What happened? I guess I don't. So I'll just say the disclaimer. The opinions of the callers do not represent the opinions of myself, TheKempire LLC, YouTube, Google, or our sponsors. The callers are calling in of their own free will, and they agree not to use profanity or derogatory comments about anyone that we're talking about. Everything that they say is alleged. All right. All right. Let's get to the callers. All right. All right. Callers, hold on one second. We got Brooklyn Star backstage. We're going to bring her up first. Brooklyn Star, what's going on?
Hey, Kempire, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. Do I sound okay? Because it said I might have an echo.
No, you sound fine. Yeah, I've seen this. They've said that recently with the new updates to StreamYard. But no, you sound fine to me.
Okay, great. I just want to say, like, the show yesterday did not bother me. I actually liked it.
Okay.
I found Crystal fun this episode. It was her birthday. She didn't have time to be involved. I think Dorit is coming back like how she first came on. Her confessionals were funny and like her shade was on point. Erika, I think she has a new benefactor because her maintenance work on her face is coming back, is looking right, but I think she's looking a little frail. I miss the old Erika. It's the pants look like they're falling off the body. I didn't like that. I didn't like how Garcel was knocking the not drinking thing. I thought that was kind of weird. Sometimes people, we grow up, friends are different. You just put them in a different box. She'll just be my lunch friend. I'm not going to go out with her. She's no longer,
Oh, damn. So
You
I'm just
know,
gonna be your
like
lunch
me,
friend in
I'm the
Brooklyn.
lounge friend now. I'm not the club friend anymore. I'm the lounge having a good drink or, a good dinner. I can't, I'm not going to be at the club anymore. Just put me in a different box. It's okay. Um, Baby, the clock is stuck at 5 p.m. at Sutton's house. Okay. When Sutton puts on that Steel Magnolia voice, you're about to get some pure effery from Sutton. Sutton was, Sutton was drunk, baby. She was very drunk. And I think Sutton is just tired. She's like, I'm too rich for you chicks to come at me like this. I think she's had enough. And she was lit. I don't care. Sutton was drunk. It was very obvious. But I think she's tired of them and not having her back.
Mm.
And also, if you Google rodeo from Rock of Love, that is what Kyle is giving. Kyle is giving too butch. I need her to ease up. I miss the old Kyle. But Google rodeo from Rock of Love. That is what she looked like in that Kimosabi hat and that leather. I was, like I said, leather and lace. Kyle is leather and lace, honey. That's all I gotta say. That's all.
Hold on.
Rodeo, that Brett Michaels reality show,
Yes, I
Rodeo
remember.
from
That's
Rock
how
of Love.
I don't remember. Oh shoot! Hold on.
That baby, when I seen Kyle, that is the first person I thought of. She
Hold
looked
on. It really is, and I'm mad that the fact that you even noticed this. Hold on.
I am a reality TV junkie, and that is the
Apparently,
first
because I
thing.
would have never thought.
Oh my
I also
goodness.
didn't watch this particular one.
Oh,
Okay, let me show
I
you
watched
guys.
it, and she looks just like her in that outfit, and like, oh my goodness.
Let me show
Oh
you
my
another
goodness.
picture. Hold on.
You got to show another one where.
Wait, no, because there's one where she has it looks like the same hat.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Remember that show was taped in Vegas, I think.
Oh Lord. Okay, hold on. This is oh my Lord. Not rodeo. I'm mad you remember the name. Hey Kyle.
Oh my God. Like she's going. She just needs to just relax just a little bit. Like, the gains won't disappear. Just take it down to 3 days at the gym. Okay. Cause she is just, yeah.
Oh. Woo woo woo.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks
Bye.
for calling in. Take
Bye,
care.
Kempire. Bye.
Bye. I love that you guys we're doing this live and in living color, okay? All right. Let's get to some more callers. We got Miss Bernice backstage. What's going on, Miss Bernice?
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? How you doing,
Oh, well, how
Kempire?
are you?
I'm fine. Now, see, you showing Kyle. She can't even be original for her own damn self. How long ago was that show on?
A long
Okay,
time ago.
woosah. Okay, let's not go there. We're not gonna digress. Okay, okay. People, did you notice that scene when they was going to the elevator? Erika was at the elevator so close she could have kissed the dang door. That's Mikey's boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
You think she didn't call them and tell them you're going to the elevator now? Be on your way down. Come on, people. Your third eye.
So you think
Come
it's a
on.
setup?
That was a setup all day long.
Okay.
Okay? Now the cat in the hat, which is Erika, and she got thing 1 and thing 2 to help her out to take down Sutton. She ain't never did not like Sutton. She still can't stand Sutton because Sutton is that with or without them, and they can't stand that. So if I can't get you to come around to my way of thinking, you got to go.
Mm.
And Sutton has always been socially awkward. People, come on now, from day one. So she realizing like my only friend is Garcel, and these other chicks gonna laugh in my face, but they stabbed me in my back. And I would be pissed off, and I'll be drinking too. But don't count her out, cause she got to come back for all of them.
Okay.
Just my little thought. My little thoughts.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in. Perfect timing.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. All right. We're gonna bring up Wendy next. What's going on, Wendy? What are your thoughts on this?
Hi, Kempire.
Hey.
Sorry, my voice is out.
It's
I got
okay.
tested positive for COVID yesterday, so
Oh.
I'm good, but my voice is gone. Okay, so I agree with Miss Bernice and Brooklyn Star. So I'm not going to comment on that. One thing I will comment on is Garcelle is a good one to be Sutton's roommate, because if it was me, I would have been knocked her out. I'm sorry. I got to get my sleep. And if you're going to talk to me at night, it's gonna be something wrong. Okay. I was like, Garcelle is a good one, because I would have hit a pillow, hit her upside the head or something. Okay, and that's all I wanted to say. You really need to make that a sound bite. Name them. And also the one with Nene. Shut up. That's so stupid. That sounds stupid. You need to add that onto your sound bite. But you have a great day.
You too.
And
Feel
I
better.
love y'all. Bye, y'all.
Get some rest. Bye. All right, we're going to bring up NYCMP, but before I do that, hold on, let me do that. Dewan, it's saying devices are not connected. You might have to drop out and call back in. All right, let's bring up NYCMP. What's going on, NYCMP?
I love your colors so much. Oh, my God. Oh, the cat in the hat. Yes, please. Absolutely. And you know, the cat in the hat is jealous of poor Miss Sutton, because the cat in the hat is trying to grab a bag with an old bag, and Miss Sutton, she has the dollars already, so it's not like a thing for her right now. But because everyone already said everything I agree with, and love my favorite colors. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I want to say, Garcelle, you're my hero. You're my star. I wish I had the nerves to be you when I was in your position. Just flowers. And also, I'm so glad that you're back into NYC, because we missed you, and I missed your sound effects. You're amazing. And I missed your... Okay, I'll go. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Take care.
Oh, I'm not on the NPA right now, so.
Wait, say it again?
Different sound. Last time I called, I was on the MTA trying to make it home from Queens.
Yes. Take care. Oh, look at the puppy.
Yes, it's Duncan. Bye. Thank you. Love you.
Bye. And someone told me I should get a dog. And I was like, I can't get a dog. The way I travel, there's no way. There's no way I can do it. It's all right, though. All right, y'all. We didn't make it to 400 likes, which is fine, because I got to go anyway. I need to go eat something. I need to go ice my hand. I don't know what I did. And I need to start decorating for Christmas. Mind your business. It's my house, my life. Okay? Happy holidays. Anyways, guys, happy Thanksgiving. We will be live again before then. I still have to go finish watching Love and Marriage Huntsville. Love and Marriage Huntsville, those last couple of episodes. I will post a video talking about it. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. Thank you to everyone that sent in a super chat. I see we had one other one. Sherry, thank you so much for the super chat. Sherry says, thank you for the break from life, wars, inflation. XO. Oh, thank you so much. Not the inflation part. and you sent me a super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you. And of course, thank you to our King's Guards. Thank you to our channel members. So many anniversaries were being celebrated today. So happy anniversary to our member. Happy anniversary to our members. And if you would like to become a member of the channel, head on over to TheKempire.com/join. And for merch like this, Cite Your Sources merch and my woo hat, head on over to houseofkempire.com. Shah says, I'm done decorating. Well, good for you. All right. Yes, and I will be posting our Real Housewives of Miami recap tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. I got to go rewatch the episode. All right. Claire says, please share your holiday decor. I usually do. A little bit of it, not everything. But yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you to our King's Guards. Thank you to our channel members. And of course, thank you to our subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, get subscribed because you're missing out on content. Don't rely on the algorithm to inform you of all the videos that we've posted. I did post a short form video of the Diddy $30 million lawsuit that Cassie has brought against him. So stay tuned. I might do a long form video. You'll let me know in the comment section if you want to see me do a long form video on that. Let's get out of here. I will talk to you guys later. Bye, y'all.
You remind me of Friday fever when the sun went down. I could try to describe this feeling, but just come around. die.